to feel like, yes, there's hope for you. You stand a chance to actually lead the other young people who are unable to afford to be leaders. So we gave up the messaging that says you stand a chance as a youth. So then after that, we go to tools and channels for engaging youth to make sure that they know that they receive all this key messaging. One would be online, that's social media. Young people are very active on TikTok, and if we use TikTok in a way that makes them feel like they will understand the messaging, they will get it. And please remember that in our tools and channels, we make sure that they are very, what did we say the other day? Inclusive to people who are unable to hear and people who are unable to see. We make sure that all these things, let's say if it's on TikTok and it's a video, there's a voiceover for it, and if it's for people who cannot hear, we have to add subtitles for people so that they're able to understand what we're saying. We were told that there will be translations. We're going to do them, but we're told they will be done, so that will be done. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook is banned in Uganda, so we cannot add it. It's not official for us to add that. Yes, people use it. There's YouTube, there's Telegram, there's X, there's Twitter. I cannot call it X. There's Twitter as well. There's also WhatsApp, where people use broadcasts and statuses and everything else. And then we still online, which is blogs. People write blogs online every single day, so we don't count them as news, but we count them as blogs. Then there's news media. Nation Media also has those sites. New Vision has those sites, so you can actually go on those to make sure that people get to see that, they see those messages. On YouTube, we make sure that people actually have those discussions that encourage people to be involved according to our messaging. And then in traditional, we have the radio, TV, newspaper. Those radios, we have radio talk shows, discussions, we have sport ads, announcers with our key messaging so that young people get to hear and understand what we're talking about in partnership with EC. And then on TV, we also have the same thing. We have ads and discussions as well as TVCs. TVCs are usually those short videos, the explainer videos that you see when you open when you're doing an ad. Newspapers, we run articles, we have as well as maybe ads that show things. And then we have flyers, posters, and other forms of branding. That's t-shirts, capes that have messaging that encourages young people to know. Flyers that are posted in, let's say, the community centers, because we don't want to litter the poles and everything else. And then the posters as well, we give them to people so that they can have all this messaging at their tips whenever they're in their shops, etc. And then community engagements, we have youth activities, football activities every Sundays. When we go for those things, we engage with the youth who are there. We talk to them about why it's important for them to vote. We use our key messaging to make sure that they understand what we're trying to tell them. And then we have cancer meetings as well, like when we have the LC cancer meetings, when we invite the whole community to be involved. And then we have the community radios, the ones that are always rooted within the communities that people are living, so it's centralized and it helps segment the messaging to people easily in the languages that they understand and to the people that we want to reach. And then we have the concerts. You've seen how people have concerts, and those concerts sometimes people are there to talk about politics. So instead of actually just talking about politics, we're doing civic education. We educate people about why they need to vote and how important it is for them to be involved. And then we have religious engagements. That's your mosques, your churches, your sabos. Everybody has to be involved. So we have to make sure that everybody knows that they have a right to vote, and it's important for them to actually be involved in the leadership and the electoral process. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Any questions? Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's why it's happening to anyone that has questions. We have the lot of bridesmaids in this program.
Please don't get scared that you don't belong to a group.
Yes, friends.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'd like to share my perspective. Elections come in cycles. Is there accountability that young people can follow from the previous cycle? For example, if young people demand for, you want meaningful engagement, but there's got to be the other side of the coin. I took part in the previous one and I had my demands. How is the accountability adding up? So it's more like a duty towards the electoral commission to also say, we are encouraging you to participate, but after you participate, this is the position that is going to be accountable in the next cycle, so we know where we're starting from, because we're not starting from zero. There are spillovers from the previous elections that people are still reacting to. Yeah, maybe I feel like my vote will not count. So why do I need to offer another vote? Yeah, the previous vote is not accountable for. Yeah, the carry accounted for. Yeah, so recommended in the more because people actually right now they're reacting to the previous election and they